All right, I think, is this working now? Let me see. Go live. I think, is this working now? Okay. Okay, this is working now. Okay. Got a new laptop, by the way. I broke the keyboard on my last one. Was not my fault, by the way. All right. So, come here. There we go. All right. Trying not to. I have such a small desk. I need to get something a little bigger, I think. Or at least like a second little side table or something like that. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, yeah. Well, see, it was such a weird thing. It started happening around Unreal Engine about 5.2. For some reason, whenever I crash my computer, oh, come on. Whenever I crash my computer and it, what is going on here? And it, whenever I was running Unreal Engine, it crashed my computer. My keyboard would just randomly stop working for anywhere from several minutes to several hours. So my laptop basically became unusable. So I got this one. It's a pre-owned one, but it seems to be working pretty well so far. I haven't had really many issues or anything, so hopefully it'll keep working all right. Speaking of which, I might have just broken this computer. Hold on. Why is this not working? Oh. That's a problem. Hold on. One thing at a time. Hold on. Let me get this back up and running. Hold on. I completely forgot what I was doing. Oh, I remember. So this might be a bit of a problem. Why do I not hear audio? Wait. What's the heck? What happened to my audio? Speakers. It is outputting the right ones. What the heck is going on here? Oh, it's muted for some reason. Okay, that's a little better. So this happened. Hold on, let me. I use this so I don't have to see my top bar appear, and apparently Unreal Engine has broken it somehow. I don't know how to fix this. What did I do? Because the computer's quantum. No joke. I think I might be wrong, but I feel like Unreal Engine starts like overwriting things, or like something like that. Like it starts overwriting things when I crash it. That's what it almost seems like to me. Okay, let me see if I can still start the project at least. I should at the very least be able to do that. I might have to see if I can re-download that extension or something, or if there's a way I can repair it. Main.layoutmanager.primary monitor is null. That, or maybe I need to restart my computer again. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to hide what's going on up here. I usually like to hide it just so I have the whole screen to work with. But it's weird too, because all my stuff is still going behind it, so I can't hit like the X button or anything. Okay, I can still grab things at least. All right, well, that's going to be a problem for later me. I completely forgot what I was doing too. Oh, I remember what I was doing. I was trying to fix up the scaling issues I was having. All right. Let's see, is this working? Okay. I think everything is still mostly working. What is going on here? Why do I have white blocks? That is weird. Wait, why is the ceiling off? It is. Interesting. By a very little bit, but still off. That is weird. No, actually, I think it's lining up over here. That is so weird. I don't know why my ceiling is off. Like, it extends over a little bit for some reason. Oh, and it extends forward. That's a problem. Wait. Did this revert back some of my changes? Oh. That might explain it. Wait. Oh. What is going on here? Is Unreal Engine having a freak out? I think my computer froze again. Hold on. Continue. Well, let me continue. I'm gonna be honest, if this crashes again, I think I'm just gonna let the stream end. And come back to this in a little bit. I'm really hoping it doesn't. I don't feel like dealing with this. Why is this spitting out an error? I don't understand that. Okay, did that fix it? Okay. Okay, we're good. One or more rows of the spline interior failed to sample. Intersection test failed. What? Why would the spline points be overlapping? Oh, where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? My mouse is gone. Oh. I haven't even done anything yet. Where is my mouse? What is going... My mouse is just gone. It didn't disconnect, did it? Oh, there it is. Dude, what is... There it is. Okay, my mouse is back. Oh, mostly. Okay. Jesus Christ. It's driving me crazy. I'm just trying to edit this. Okay, there we go. Nope. Is it still not gonna let me? Nope, it's still not gonna let me. I think the changes I made to the generator broke everything. I'm gonna restart this real quick. We're gonna see if that works. Oh, on the bright side, I am planning on starting up a Kickstarter at the end of August. End of August, maybe sometime end of August, maybe like middle September, somewhere in that window. Assuming I can get everything to work correctly and keep working correctly, I am planning on launching a little Kickstarter. Hopefully, all that will go well. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get at least like this main level working correctly, at least in the way that I want it um, before I start putting together all of the screenshots and the, I think I would need like just a basic little trailer or something like that, but I do want to see if I can do something like that. I think it'd be a lot of fun. But it's probably going to take me a little while before I'm finally at that point. But that is currently the time window that I'm aiming for, is end of August, middle of September, because a lot of this is honestly done at this point. It's just like a lot of these little inconveniences that keep popping up. All of this, by the way, is not a problem once it's actually packaged. Like I don't think I've run into any crashes or anything like that. So all of that continues working fine. Okay, here we go. It changes down to 50 to 100. Save. Okay. Okay, I think that worked. Close that. Okay, that is much better. No crashes. I think I might have been overdoing it or something when I was doing this. Okay. Okay, so it looks like this is not working correctly. So, I am noticing on this side, it looks like I might need to decrease the value by 1 so I'm not getting this extra fluff here. I'm not really sure what's going on up here though. So let me try this real quick. That would be X and Y both positive, I think. And then I think that would just be that the X needs to be decreased by like 1. Ooh, not 10. 1. I think that'll fix that overflow there. It did not. Actually, somehow it made it significantly worse. I think there's something I'm missing with this PCG thing, if I'm honest. Let me have a look at something. There was something I saw. So far, everything looks like a way to rethink the game of life. Oh, man. I know. Hopefully everything's going to be looking a lot better here in the next couple weeks. Honestly, the generator's really been the biggest pain in the butt that I've been having to fight with. This generator, I think this is now like my 7th or 8th time redesigning this. So there was something I thought I saw in here that caught my attention. I want to see if I can find it real quick. Inner intersection. Grid size, is this what I need? Set the execution grid size for downstream nodes. Enables executing a single graph across a hierarchy of grids. Okay, I don't think that's what I need. That's what I saw though. I thought maybe I could set like a grid size. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, failed to sample. Intersection test failed. Okay, so why is this failing? I don't see why it should be failing. Where's the start at? It's here. Why did it get so slow all of a sudden? Why did it get so laggy? Should I be concerned about this? Probably. I might wait on this exterior wall for a second. This got so slow all of a sudden. I don't know why this is so slow. Okay. Let me think here. Let's see. Maybe in the spline sampler. If no bounding shape input is provided, the actor bounds are used to limit the sample generation domain. Sounds about right. Let me do something real quick. Hold on. Spline sampler. If I pop in a new one right here, is it still going to give me a problem? Because this wasn't giving me a problem before. Okay, it is. Although I can actually use that. Actually, that'll be useful. In a minute though. Okay, so there's something with the interior here. Something with this. What if I revert this back to the way it was, where I was just doing X, Y? Huh. Weird. Okay, let's try real quick. Modulo. I think it was 200. Minus. That one went to X. Okay, I think that might have fixed it. Oh, that's why I keep... Oh, Steam is downloading stuff in the background. Oh, wait. Oh, I understand. Oh, things are making sense. Hold on. That's why I've been getting those weird corners. No, but it's still doing this weird thing where it's not. Why is this happening now? What the heck? Oh my god. Oh, I'm about to lose. I'm about to lose it on my computer. I'm not even joking right now. Okay, let's do this. Compile, save. Okay, does that at least fix this issue? It does. Okay, we'll stick with that then. This is starting to drive me crazy. Okay, I think that's good. I might increase the size just a little bit though. Okay. We're going to do it the way that I really didn't want to, but that I think I kind of have no choice but to do. I'm going to go and revert this back as well. Take away that X minus 1. Okay. So I'm going to have to do this the way I really didn't want to do, because I think this is going to be a lot more performance intensive. But I think I kind of have no choice now. So... Actually, I might be able to do... no, I don't think I can. I think what I may have to do... Let me pause that for a second. It's getting a little on my nerves there. Close you. Why did it not let me? Come on. What? Okay, I apparently cannot click on Steam, so I'm just going to exit that. I don't know why, but apparently I cannot. Okay. We tried the enhanced input system so it could detect what hand is the primary hand, and motion grip controller shows what buttons are pressed. Primary hand. I don't think primary hand would be with the enhanced input control. I think that's something you'd have to do in Blueprint, where you kind of set the primary hand. The motion grip controller, yeah, that works. I've done motion grips and buttons. I'm pretty sure I've done a tutorial on that. Have I not done a tutorial on that? Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to like set a primary hand in the enhanced input. I don't think that's what that's meant for. It's the enhanced input is basically just like the regular input system. That's about it. I thought I saw there was a way to do like a 4 type loop. Ah, here we go. Loop. Okay, so for all these, cannot loop on an invalid sub. What? Okay. I don't really know what that did. I don't know why you have to set the graph. That's kind of weird. Okay, wait. Okay, there's our output. Okay. Actually, we can do this. Transform points. All right. I'm hoping this is not going to lag out my computer like crazy. But we're going to see. Because I'm worried that this might end up happening. Okay, so first 100, 100. Okay, and then this needs to be minus 100, minus 100, minus 100. I think there's a way to do a collision check. Let me see here. World Ray hit query. I think this is what I need. Maybe not. I don't think this is gonna work. Okay, I think I might have another idea though. So what I could do instead, I don't love this solution, but this might work. And static mesh component. Split. Let's do it on the opposite side first, I think. So I think that would be between the 0 and 3. Actually, I think I have a better idea. Do for loop. Okay, we start this at 1. We go to 3. Okay, where if this is, we get a +1. And then if this is greater than 3, do this next index, set next index to +1, set next index to 0. Okay. And then we need to add a static mesh component. I think I saw something pop up over here. I'm using event dispatchers that call the trigger, Oculus AB buttons, etc., etc. So when I grab a gun, I enable those dispatchers, but it feels like a wrong method. Dispatchers aren't necessarily the wrong method. I mean, dispatchers work just fine. The way the enhanced input is supposed to work, I can show you real quick, just like a general idea. They can be a little bit more difficult to use in this way, because, especially with Oculus. But generally what you would do, ignore that, is you would add a mapping context and you can remove a mapping context. So the idea is that the context is basically a list of all the inputs that are currently being used, and what buttons that are meant to be mapped to. And the idea with the mapping context is you just enable and disable them. But there's nothing wrong with using a dispatcher, especially for VR stuff. I might even recommend it. And just using a single mapping context, because if you work with OpenXR, you also have to worry about, where is it? You also need to have a PMI, or you also need to have a mapping index, I think is what it's called. Is that what this is? Player mappable input config, which also needs to have a list of all the different contexts that you're using. If any of the contexts are missing, then that context will not function on the Quest 2. And I believe there's actually another step for that. I feel like I'm missing another step there. But I mean, I probably would recommend just using like a dispatcher or something. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not like the, I don't know that I'd say it's not the correct way. It's definitely not a way most people use, but I don't think that necessarily makes it the wrong way. Okay, so hold on. I had forgotten what I was doing for a second. I remember. Set spline point. I need this. Get spline transform. Transform at spline point. Here we go. Okay. Let's see, we would need this. Now we would need next index. It's gonna go there. We'll set this to world. Actually, no, we'll leave it as local. I think local will still work. Okay, then we split these. We grab the distance vector between each of these. And then this. Fine, look at rotation between these two. Then get forward vector. This gets multiplied against this, which then gets added to this. And that goes into location. I won't worry about rotation for a second. We're gonna give that a second. Did that not work? I thought I could make a single IA grab, then create two mapping. So that's not actually the way that part works. If you want different, if you want like different different inputs, you do need to have two different input actions. It won't work that way. If you have like a single input action working in two different contexts, it's basically a column from both those contexts. We'll call that same input action. Because I think that's the way it goes. I think it goes from context to action or whatever internally. Yeah. Yeah. I wait, am I misunderstanding? I'm seeing Base engineer. The nodes themselves will not connect. There's a chance, but it is small. Make a single IA grab, then create two mapping things called MCI grab left and MCI, but it calls both. Wait. I thought I could make a am I misunderstanding this? Hold on. I thought I could make a single input action grab, then create two mappings called MCI grab left and MCI grab right. I think if I'm understanding correctly, you can't do that. You need to have two different input actions. Usually you would have a bunch of input actions that would be bound to each other within a single context. Like for example, you'd have like walking around in one context. Like maybe you're using like the thumbstick, and maybe you're using like the grip button to grab things. Maybe you're using the other thumbstick to turn. But then you might have a second context for navigating around a vehicle, where you would disable the first context, and you would just have input actions for maybe like the grip button to be able to grab things, and that would be it. Maybe even the trigger. I think I'm understanding that correctly. Oh, sorry. Okay, why is this not working? Okay, so there's that stack mesh. So it's not spawning the other stack mesh. I think that's something that needs to happen in begin play. Was it not compiled maybe? No, it was compiled. Just not working. Okay, so maybe I need to do this. Oh, wait. That's why. I never set the stack mesh. Hold on. That was stupid. Meshes. We need the tavern. And that's going to go into that one. Oh, I hope I did not crash things. There we go. There it goes. Yeah, that sounds right to me. If you assign the same input action to both, it'll call both. Because the input action is what you actually call, I believe, in the is what you actually call in the thing. There's no way to really differentiate between the two in two mapping contexts, unless you're constantly enabling and disabling them, which I would not suggest you do. I don't think mapping contexts are meant to be enabled and disabled, but they're not meant to be constantly enabled and disabled. I don't know if there's necessarily any performance downside to that, but that's just not the way that they were designed to be used. Oh, this is annoying me. It won't let me jump over it. It won't let me continue. Can I disable breakpoints or anything like that? Let me see. What if I disabled all of this? Oh, no, that's just what I'm seeing. God dang it.